hit 'em.
All right, what's going on, y'all? It is Ajax here, and these are my Rattle Can Shenanigans shop cards. Yeah, that's right. I finally got off on my duff, and I finally got some shop cards. And if you want one of these shop cards, all you got to do is hit that email address right down there, rattlecanshenanigans@gmail.com, and I will send you one, two, or maybe even all of them. I mean, if there's one or two that you have your heart set on, I'll make sure that you get them, but quantities are limited, so I will do the best that I can. Anyway, enough with the self-promotion, on to the video. All right, fellas, so up next is a kit that, as you can see here, I've built a couple of times. It's Revell's 32 Ford 5-window coupe. And both times that I've put this bad boy together, I have opted to customize it. It's a great starting point. I one day will probably build a box stock iteration of this, though it may not be for a long, long time, because I'm building another 32 Ford for the 32 Ford appreciation build, and that one's certainly not going to be box stock either. But the patina guy back here has been on my channel before. I built that one years ago, and I believe I called it the Rattle Rod. So if you go back in my my archives, you can find where I shot a video on that years ago. So won't cover this one in depth, but it can stay here while I talk about this new one that you guys haven't seen before. So I built this for a Instagram group build, which is honestly, when I go back and I show you other kits that I've neglected to put on the channel, the vast majority of them were inspired by or direct result of an Instagram group build, because for whatever reason, the pandemic gave me crazy FOMO. For those of you not familiar with internet slang, FOMO is a fear of missing out. And every time somebody said, "Hey, we're doing a group build," I was like, "Okay, I'll join." Yeah, so that led to a lot more building and a lot less posting. I'm trying to fix that now, which is why we're here watching this video. Anyhow, enough rambling, enough carrying on. Let's talk about that green machine there. All right, so first off, one of the things that I did was to shave and tuck in these rear fenders. I didn't want to go with like a full American graffiti style mini fender, but I did want to emulate a look similar to that. So we went with these smaller fenders just to give them that appearance, make sure that they were there. The up front, you can see the headlights, the outer housing there. I mean, there's the chrome bezel, the outer housing there. I actually ended up painting those after stripping them and then hitting them with Molotow. And like the underside, let me tip this bad boy over. You can see that it's got a modern power plant there. I'll take off the hood, and yeah, that is the Mustang 5.0 equivalent, or Mustang 5.0 engine that they give you in the kit. I was going to use the Hemi like I did in the Rattle Rod, but unfortunately the Hemi is so large it does not fit when you put the entire shroud hood on the car. It bows out and you cannot get the sides on. In fact, I was really close to putting in the second Hemi that I built, because I built a Hemi that I actually painted the same color as this one here and was going to have the same engine in both, but because I couldn't get away with this look, I ultimately ended up shelving it and waiting for another time to use that engine, which sooner or later you're probably going to see it in a video. But yeah, this one I just wanted to give it a nice clean look. I wanted to give it the look of someone who rehabbed a classic hot rod, but put like some modern amenities in it to make sure that it was fast and it was fun, and yeah, it was a really good time. So that is my second 32 Ford 5-window coupe. A couple things real quick. The color is a Tamiya green. I do not remember the exact TS for it, but it's basically like their bright green. It is a 2K clear, and the wheels you are seeing, the wheels and tires, are from Ooh, I believe the fronts are from the 57 Ford Revell kit, and then these pie crust rears are part of an old AMT drag parts pack kit. So they were used to again give that kind of hot rod look. The hubcaps were part of the kit, so I just threw on some old Steelies that I had in the parts bin, dropped those hubcaps on, went with those wheels and tires, and thought it really accented and completed the look. Overall, really happy with it, and that should pretty much cover it. The last one I've got to cover for you guys is the 57 Chevy Black Widow 150, and I will be right back with that. All right.